Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is coverage of yesterday's two-team finals games for the Calvin and Hobbes 2023 tournament. The actual finals match will be streamed at a later date. I've got some great guests showing up. Hopefully this Friday, and so we will cover those tournament games then. This is sort of the after party, if you will. I mean, I still think there were some pretty interesting games, most of them featuring anywhere between 9 and 12 people. So I felt that they were worth broadcasting simply because there were so many well-known players in these games. I'm joined once again by Kryptos. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm here. I'm here.
He's
Um,
here. All right.
but yeah, these games I think worth covering. Um, and once the competitive games are done with, it's kind of nice. People tend to relax and then have a little more fun with these two. I think.
Yes, absolutely. And without giving too much away, we did have a couple of games that reached the maximum 16 players. This is World War II in 2023, still maxing out games, 8 on 8. It's still a thing, so that really made me happy. And special thanks to everybody who showed up and made it happen, because probably doubled the number of players I expected to actually show up for the tournament and the finals, and it basically surpassed all expectations. And another special thanks to John God for working on Heroes, and Spy for hosting, and it just turned out to be a success beyond my expectations, and so that my eternal gratitude goes out to those people. But yeah, enough of that mushy stuff. Why don't we get to killing each other? And so this is Urban Recon Carnage, the first game we played after the tournament games. Is there anything you'd like to say before we hop into these games, Kryptos?
No, I'll agree with your mushiness there. Respect and appreciate everything everybody's doing. There feel like certain players just got key roles to put this all together. So, yep, absolutely appreciate it.
All right, let's jump into this. All right, so game one. Kryptos already asking for a chopper. Doesn't even know what team he's on. He just asks for one right off the bat. Okay, so
Yeah, have it.
we have a very short planning time. This must have been 30 seconds. I would bump that up to like 2 minutes for these Carnage games. But anyway, we have Team Father Xmas with Rage, who returned last week sometime. Welcome back, Rage, John God, Kryptos, MP, Das Geist,
Game
and
on.
Karma, a rare appearance from one of the greats, Karma, with Team Gorilla, Overdose, Fenster Scratch, Flick, Drawl, and Spy. So the first thing to do is usually to follow these choppers. This is Fenster and Spy and Scratch opting to ride together as opposed to spreading out. For Team Father Xmas, we have the choppers with Kryptos and Empy going to the beach, and Karma with an idle chopper. It looks like. Oh, we see some bombs. Team Gorilla is going to take out the turret. We have a bunch of bunched mercenaries right here. This is not good,
Yep, that's not good.
except none of them really died. So, okay, two of them
They
died.
sure can take a run,
Oh,
but not a few. That's what a mess.
these mercenaries are still clumped together. Oh, that is just a mountain of body parts right there.
Nobody's saying anything either. Look
Yeah,
at
there
that.
is. MP is saying lots of zombs dead. We have Karma's chopper trying to deflect this onslaught of choppers right now, but it looks like he is unable to. Okay, there's a hit right there. We'll see what happens. Both choppers a bit low on mana, so I don't know if they're going to be able to kill each other. But Karma's chopper is pretty red. We now see Spy floating around, trying to take some uncontested shots. We see Kryptos from behind trying to do the same thing that Scratch did to Team Father Xmas. He's going to take out the turret. I bet actually if Kryptos were to simply just fly and take these, he might have actually won the game. Who knows?
It actually was my line, but it would have been either one way or another. You would win or suicide. I wasn't gonna risk it.
Yeah. It looks like a chopper did go down, and another chopper went down. Karma possibly getting both. Who is it? Scratch, and somebody else's chopper. Karma's not someone you usually see on Urban Recon, so to see him taking out a couple of choppers, that's good work from him and a testament to just how he can adapt his skill set to any kind of situation. So the lone chopper for Team Gorilla is Spy, and I'm seeing Kryptos and Spy duking it out over here, and Spy is going to get Kryptos.
Yeah, definitely. You just know. Sometimes you just know at the beginning of something this isn't gonna go well. But
yeah,
that was a good move on Spy's part.
Yep, he's a formidable chopper player, as well as a formidable Urban Recon player, super cannon player. That's Spy for you. And we see some mercenaries getting destroyed by a cannonball.
It's like they go for those cannons, but defense not letting that happen.
Yeah, Fenster's going to get utterly destroyed there. Now we see a Flick tank. Let's see what this guy's up to. There's an idle tank here from Gorilla.
Just maybe swamps. I thought I saw a chopper. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we see some choppers going. Ooh, this is a chopper duel between MP and Spy. We see some rockets, overdoses rocket guys missing. Somebody's going to heal MP's chopper, and Spy needs to go back to base to heal.
Thankfully, I happened to be there.
Yeah, we have Karma, MP.
Yep. I'm not. I gotta be quiet and spoil stuff.
Yeah, it looks like MP lost his, somebody lost their chopper. Spy's going after MP here. A duel for the ages. And Spy's gonna get MP. So I believe Spy might have killed all three of...
I think you're right.
Yeah. So
all three choppers, yeah.
So Spy is on a tear here. Karma saying, seems we are doomed. And, the percentages support that theory. It's currently 53% to 31. We'll see if Spy takes out this... Oh, he misses the tank. Up here we see...
I'd be surprised if Spy were to let the chopper die. I don't think he'd let it go at this point.
Yeah, I don't think so. But now we see a mercenary rush taking out a tank, Karma and Das Geist. But I don't think he's going to get very far with all these mercenaries.
I think that there was definitely a push from the red team, and that might be the extent of it, looking at the percentages.
It looks like it. There is a last-ditch effort. It looks like probably some friendly fire, maybe. That's one of those things about the mercenaries, is that they are really, they're really prone to friendly fire. We see Spy on some mop-up duty. I think he's just sort of slowly whittling away.
Who do we got on the tank? Get there.
This way? Well,
by the chopper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is Father Xmas.
Okay.
He is gonna... Oh, he shoots his own guy almost. This tree is becoming an obstacle for both the tank and Spy's chopper. Father Xmas wisely deciding to drive around the tree this time. But it looks like Rage is taking out some mercenaries here. A heal freeze almost works. Those cannons just a little bit too slow. Spy's chopper, is he going to get this tank?
I'm sorry, Karma. Yeah, I know. Kind of felt like it let us down.
Yeah, I mean, Karma says, he killed 2 choppers. He doesn't know what the other 2 were doing, so... Yeah, who knows? Could be a little bit of post-tournament rage coming from Karma. And Spy's going to gun down this mercenary. So it looks like, with 37% Team Gorilla, 11% Father Xmas, it's pretty much a done deal. We see Overdose launching some rockets, the enemy hill. There's not...
Cannons only do so much in this kind of situation.
Yeah. That's not good. Yep. Okay, so my guy dies. But yeah, I think this was pretty much a done deal here. We should just wait for Spy's chopper to come mop this stuff up. Should be going after the tank. I think he's killing the wrong thing.
Interesting choice. Yeah. I know he's
MP,
damage.
yeah. MP unsuccessful with the alternate attack. And I think that's going to do it.
Well, at least it was an attempt.
Yeah. And all that's left is this tank.
Flag
A lonely tank.
Flag captured.
Yep. Happy Father Xmas. Nice damage. Pops out to me. A few players.
Yeah, I mean we have 3 players who had more than 200 damage. Karma with 228 damage. Nobody else on that team eclipsing 100, so it's understandable that he was wondering what the other choppers did. Das Geest...
They didn't do much.
Yeah, I'm sure they tried their best, but Das Geest with 16 losses and triple zeros, so I'm not sure what exactly he did. Maybe he was part of this mercenary explosion that happened here. There was a mushroom cloud of body parts.
Sounds likely.
Yeah, so, but Spy leading the way with 250 plus damage. Most notably taking out pretty much all 3 of the choppers for Team Father Xmas. Scratch, also did some great work. He was the one who popped these guys. Maybe he even got the turret, and that really led to a lot of kills and damage. But Fenster with 156 damage, I don't think he got a chopper. So to get into triple digits without the chopper, that's pretty solid. Even though he might have gotten it, I'm not really sure. But yeah, interesting game. You have any additional comments, or should we just put this one in the history books?
Let's put it away.
Flag
Put it away, never to be opened again.
game over.
All right, well, let's quickly move on then to put that out of our heads. This is King of the Hill on S4. So let's check this one out. This one's going to be pretty tough to cast, I think, because there's going to be so much going on here.
Yeah. 4 teams, so yes, indeed.
Yeah, we have Gorilla, Kryptos, Dusk East, Karma, Overdose, Father Xmas, Spy, John God, Flick, Fenster, Scratch, and MP. So right off the bat, I think I have to say that I kind of like Karma's team in this situation. 3 solid players, but Obviously Gorilla Cryptos Dusk East is pretty solid, and I think Fenster Scratch and MP
Game
might be pretty
on.
solid. Spy John
Yeah,
God and
actually,
Flick. I mean, all the teams are pretty solid, but yeah.
yeah, interesting how each team has got kind of a somewhat of a unique balance of its own. Kind of cool.
Yes, you will note that Karma perhaps still enraged after last game. He says he just want to rush the North Hill, and so I think that is what we are going to end up doing. We'll see how that goes. We see Spy's team perhaps in the one of the better spots, I would say. Um,
What would you say out of the S4 positions, starting positions, would you favor in terms of defense? Probably, yeah, more so defense wise.
I mean, I would go here
Flag
not so much because
captured.
of the terrain, but just because so many people forget about it. Um, everyone thinks it's still S2 with this hill versus hill kind of thing, um, and
True.
then everyone's aware that this start is the worst. So, but nobody really cares about this area, which is why it might sort of be low key a really good place to start.
That's a good point.
Flag captured.
All right, we see an all-out rush from Karma's team. Look at all these zombies back here. Dotski's not moving. Crypto's still picking up RPGs or something.
Oh, I'm booking it. I'm getting out of there.
Oh, he's getting out of there. He's writing that off. Oh, that is a nice trio of RPGs from Dusk East. Killing a couple of Karma's soldiers, making a
Flag
couple of
lost.
them red too. And actually, a lot of Karma's guys are going to get wiped out. A lot of my guys are going to get wiped out. And
5 minutes.
I think had you not evacuated, you guys actually
Yeah,
might have taken this.
Contested.
Looking back, I was like, yeah, I was tempted to turn back at that point. I, but
We
yeah,
s- yeah, we see a disgusting display from MP just attacking from behind.
I don't know whether to feel bad for Carnage's team or not. His team is
Yeah,
and
it's
that,
S4. Who knows? Almost a
but
friendly fire shot.
uh, at least I was able to escape and spare out what I had. So we were continued to play.
Yeah, there you go. Um,
And meanwhile,
Flag
Spy's team
captured.
sitting pretty.
yeah, Spy's team and Fencer's team are actually playing the game type, whereas Karma really just wanted to rush somebody, and that kind of threw the balance of the game out of proportion. But you got to follow your team leader, and so if he says rush North Hill, that's what you got to do. Meanwhile, we have Father Xmas, who's in a very bad position, and he's going to get gunned down by MP. Karma, let's see what Karma is able to get a partial hit on one of MP's soldiers. That's not going to go so well. We see.
It's like watching two different games going on.
I mean, it's tough doing these S4 games, but yeah, it looks like Karma's probably going to get destroyed here.
Yeah, somebody's trying to help them out.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
rock.
you, isn't it? Yeah, it's you. And
Oh gosh.
kind of missed through that grenade there. I meant to get it over there somewhere, but oh well. But yeah, thanks for the help. And I think I'd leave you hanging here. I just keep booking it. They just surround you.
Yep.
I probably should have tried to help you out a bit, but I don't have any honor.
Oh well, it was some action, so
Yeah, it was pretty cowardly on my part. I should have done something, but yeah, oh well. Meanwhile, we have Dusk Geest actually getting some time for Team Gorilla, so now it's really just Team Karma who
Flag captured.
is not really playing the objective.
Now it's very evident if it wasn't before.
Yep.
But at this point, technically speaking, Spy won by game time.
Yeah, he has won the game by game type. We're really just playing for pride at this point. Oh, somebody got grenaded. Now we see this. We see MP, Overdose, and Spy.
Alright.
It looks like Spy's going after MP. Oh, look at that. That dodging there from MP.
Yeah, that's...
And MP is going to go down. And Overdose decides not to shoot Spy.
1 minute remaining.
odd. Why would he do... or not do...
I mean, he helped me kill MP. So...
Okay.
And he already, the game's basically over, so we're just kind of mucking around.
Literally mucking around.
Flag captured.
Yeah, we'll see. Is Fenster gonna... Yeah, Fenster closes out Dusk East. Is he gonna
Team eliminated.
be able to hold on to this?
Flag
Or
captured.
I guess I died back here somewhere. Alright, we have Fenster and Spy going at it.
Flag contested.
Oh, almost taking him out. Nice stab there from
Flag
Fenster. Is he going to get the shot?
Team
Oh,
eliminated.
right at the buzzer. So the kill from Fenster does count. So if there is any kind of moral victory, I think Fenster claimed it. In addition to having 17 kills for the green team, impressive performance from Fenster, MP, MP with 43 damage, really just coming up the back here and wiping out a couple of my zombies, the cannon, and then just wiping out whoever was left over from this battle. So I wouldn't say it was well-earned damage. It was more of like a vulture picking the bones of already deceased people. But interesting game there from
S4 is always interesting.
It's very interesting, and it's really interesting how one sort of impulsive decision like Karma deciding to just rush the North Hill, which to be honest isn't really that bad of a strategy because we are in the worst spot and you might as well rush somebody, but just that all-out rush can completely skew the game towards really just a two-person contest for the flag, and that is how it ended up. So I mean, nice damage from Das Geest, 29. I think that's the second most. So yeah, I mean, we don't really. I mean, I don't know who this guy is. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, actually, I used to play World War II with him back in like 1999. That's how far back we go.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's good. I mean, perhaps it's another person who is come out of a 20-year hibernation, and that was one of the beautiful things about this tournament. I think we've got we got about 3 or 4 of those kinds of people, right? Like Rage came back, Dusk East, that angry guy, I always forget his name, and his brother.
Right. Yeah. I'm drawing a blank on Mr. Angry, but
yeah, so I mean, and then Flick was in the game, even though Flick pops around every few years or something. But yeah, I mean, it could be proof that these that these videos are actually seen by people other than like the same six of us, which is what I sort of made. That's the purpose of these games, is to try and bring more people into the fold. But yeah, I mean, every time we see one of these people say that they haven't played in 20 years and they're coming back because the game just popped into their head, it makes me more motivated to keep making these videos. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's good
definitely.
stuff.
Actually, there's some truth behind that, at least. Um, like Stonewall, when um, for others that don't know, Stonewall would do a lot of casting in games about a year or so ago, and he actually, people would say, "Yeah, I saw this one of his videos on YouTube and reinstalled the game." So you never know.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was Paris. Like caught one of his. No, actually, no. It was, what was that guy's name? Mutated something. I don't know. Some guy on.
New new mutator.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he had a YouTube channel. I caught some of his videos, and then I think Paris was a guest on one of his, and so I checked out his channel, and then that's what led me to Gate of Storms, and then that's that. So the power of YouTube, man, it's good stuff. So that's why I want to keep contributing. Hopefully, rope in a few more people and help try and build these games to a sustainable level. But yeah, let's.
I think hosting these tournaments uh, definitely is influenced that. It's given people a reason to come back and play.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's also fun to play God sometimes. With your events and just using sort of your powers to influence things. But that's just my personal opinion. Uh,
Okay.
we have a 5-team game. Overdose complaining that his captain's AFK a little slow to the start, which is not something you want in a body count game. But let me just quickly state the teams. We have Fenster, Karma, John God, Spy, Kryptos, Father Xmas, Flick, MP, Gorilla, Jural, Scratch, and Tuskist, and Overdose. Um, I would say that Spy, Father Xmas, Kryptos, Fenster, Karma, and John God. Those are two really solid teams. The two-person teams are going to be a kind of a disadvantage because
Yeah. Yeah.
especially especially our team, because we're just in the middle of nowhere right now. But it looks like Karma. Oh, he does throw a beautiful fire nade, but he kind of was surrounded by 3 people in that scenario. Looks like Gorilla's team or Jiral's team is getting sandwiched here. Fired on both sides by the orange team and the white team. He is not in a good place. But he is gonna get. He is gonna get. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he might have just been like, put me out of my misery, or like at that point. Who knows?
Yeah, it did appear as though Jiral's team was really just kind of a speed bump between this battle between the orange team and the white team. Meanwhile, over here we have Fenster just trying to get the heck out of there, dodging all kinds of gunfire and RPGs. I don't know how effective this is going to be. Yeah, Fenster is completely surrounded,
Team
and he's going to
eliminated.
get put out of his misery. Yeah, unfortunately, one of the things about these odd patrol games is that so much of it depends on where you start. Sometimes you get stuck way over here, and there's nobody here or here, and then you're just kind of playing catch-up the whole game. Oh,
Indeed. Yep.
and then other times you get Team Jiral, where you're stuck between the white team and the orange team, and you just get completely surrounded.
Yeah.
It's
Roll
just a
the dice.
Yep. All right, so we have Father Xmas here, Overdose, Dusk East, Empty, Gorilla, And Spy, oh, Flick way back here. So that's going to be,
I'm glad to see Flick join these games. I know it's not his preferred, type of gaming. I think he's more towards co-op and whatnot. But I'm glad when he actually does pop in.
yeah, I mean, we see some of these, late night co-op players who do occasionally play. I want to, oh, this isn't good, Gorilla. Oh, Gorilla, don't stand on the pile, buddy. But, we'll get guys like Zoso, Brady the Goat. We'll get, we'll even get Point sometimes. We'll get some of these co-op guys to pop in every now and then. It's always good to see them. So, yeah, to see Flick, it's good stuff. Ooh, that looks like a nice grenade. It's going to bounce. It's going to get him. Oh, beautiful throw there from Dusk East.
Team eliminated.
But
Interesting game.
the orange team is going to come out victorious. I mean, I think they had a really great position. They started out here in the corner, climbed up the hill. They saw Geral's team, Geral's team over here. My team or Dusk East's team was here, so we sandwiched them. So they had the hill advantage the whole time, and then it was really just picking people off from there. So I think, again, a lot of it has to do with where you start. And they got a fortunate start and capitalized on it. So congratulations to them. And body
Game
count,
over.
5 teams. Don't see
Yep.
that very often.
Nope. And there's definitely going to be some brutality in body count, especially with so many players.
Yeah. All right. Now this, I think, is pretty much the same game type, but it is Steal the Bacon. So let's see how this turns out. Speaking of Flick, he's on my team. And we also have John God and Kryptos, Father Xmas, Scratch, MP, Duskies, Geral, Spy, Karma, Fenster, Gorilla. Who is pile popping? Was that me? That's disgusting. But we see, I really like Karma, Fenster, and Gorilla. I think that's a really solid team right there. Father Xmas, Scratch, and MP. That's also pretty solid. But
I agree. Yeah, even Spy and
oh, somebody just got RPG'd.
I believe that was John God.
Yeah.
I preferred one.
Oh, another one. I think this is one of those games where you just bite the bullet and wait for the next one. I mean, it's not looking good for you guys. Oh, is Overdose going to be disgusting? Oh, yeah, Overdose is disgusting.
Eliminated. Ball captured.
Great games.
Yeah, Kryptos not too enthusiastic about how that game turned out.
Not my favorite. Nah, not that one.
All right, so we know.
You were Bacon is still midish. They're moving it to the North Hill. Okay.
Yeah, Fenster moving it north. I think I died somewhere. We see Karma and Gorilla against Flick and Overdose. What's going to happen here?
Interesting.
Oh, Karma with a wild RPG. Flick needs to get moving. Uh-oh. Flick
5
is,
minutes remaining.
oh, he gets control clicked. Oh, Overdose misses with the RPG. It doesn't look good for our hero. In fact, I can't even watch this. Or actually, can I watch it? Oh, no. I should have. I had to. Okay.
That's too late.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, so that's it for the tax-paying citizens. Now we have this gunfight here. MP, Father Xmas, Team Euro down here fighting. Team Euro and Scratch against Geralt, Spy, and Das Geest. It looks like
Ball
the
captured.
white team has the high ground, and Team Euro wisely backing off. Except Scratch is still engaged in this battle. I don't know if Scratch has realized that his team has completely abandoned him, and they are now fighting in the plains.
Yeah, it's interesting to get separated like that.
I'm guessing it's some kind of lack of communication. Now Scratch is going to get doubled, Dusk East and Spy pursuing.
I think Scratch kind of doing the wise thing, hoping to get out of there without much damage.
Yes, he is. He is going to make it out of there. Now we need to follow Team Euro. It looks like MP is under assault. And now these Euros are in a really bad position, though there was a great grenade there.
White teams, you know, yeah, they're in a pretty good position, I'd say. Of course, they've got South Hill. Everybody loves that little bump hill. And almost 3 minutes left still.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is, I know this isn't a capture the flag game, but this is one of those times where you would say, like, you CC all the enemies, so all you have to do is just camp on this hill. But
Right.
it doesn't look like, you know, I think the red and the blue team should be having an informal alliance at this point just to get this ball moving somewhere. But instead they're fighting each other. So. And Scratch still kind of detached from the rest of his team. Spy is in pursuit mode. Oh, now he's shooting at these guys, but
Not quite sure what Scratch has in mind. I think maybe he's trying to draw them in, perhaps get him off the North Hill.
I don't know if he has a strategy at this point. I think he's just in survival mode.
Maybe he thinks he's the only one left. Who knows?
He might as well be, because these European people, they just left him behind. And he's going to go down. Now we have the blue team. Perhaps now it's actually Spy who's out of position. The blue team is converging on his remaining teammates here. And Gorilla and Fenster actually have great position to take out Das Geest. Yeah, he's a sitting duck.
They are definitely capitalizing on this moment.
They're going to gun him down. And Geralt is really the only person left who is not blue. With 1 minute left. Spy really out of position here. He must have killed Father Xmas.
Ball captured.
Yep, they now have the tag. I think Spy realizes that he needs to get back to the flag. 40 seconds left. I don't know if he has enough time. Geralt's just trying to hang in there. Meanwhile, Gorilla and Karma are just throwing grenades. Ooh, almost
30
getting Geralt.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, not much draw could really do, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it is not going to be easy for them to get up that narrow valley to tag. And Geralt's going to get shot pretty bad here. Oh!
I didn't see that coming.
Fencer's going to get grenaded.
Oh, wow. Wow, look at this.
NP's going to walk to the other side of the trees,
Ball captured.
and
Team eliminated.
perhaps Spy did know that he was close enough. Who knows? I thought he was too far away. I thought he had abandoned his team, but they walk away with the victory. Great job from Droll. You know, kind of staying in the picture, even though he ultimately got killed in this kind of area. You know, he was waiting for Spy to come back, and then that allowed these guys to make a push. Droll survived actually. Yeah, I mean, that really heads up play from Geralt. Spy got there just in time, and kind of a collapse there from Gorilla and Fenster. I thought that they had this in the bag once they started.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
looked
this,
that way.
yeah,
Uh, I think what could have really changed things if MP had taken a shot or two at Spy, considering he was red when he was had started heading towards the ball, basically parallel with MP. So interesting that MP didn't take a shot or two, but
yeah, and I also think it's interesting how MP went to this side of the trees as the game ended rather than this side of the trees. He could have gotten a contest if he had just made a beeline, or maybe even threw a grenade in this kind of area to try pin them against the bulb, or even tried to throw a grenade here and try to, blow the ball back towards him. I don't know. Maybe that stuff's too fancy, but
yeah, you're talking too fancy for
for our good friend MP. But the bottom line is walking to this side of the trees was the wrong strategy, and that's what he did. But
Game
yeah, there we
over.
go. All right, this is game 13. I think now we are switching to more of the John God hero stuff. So let's see what this is all about. This is Squad Ops, King of the Hill. We're back to 2 teams, so this might be a lot easier to film here. This is a close start game. We have John God, Kryptos, Overdose, Dusk, Geist, and Gorilla, Father Xmas, Flick, Karma, Scratch, MP. So Spy has since left, though we might see him a little later. These are actually quite fair teams, I would say. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Not sure why anybody hasn't popped this pie. Oh, there we go. Crypto. Oh, you missed quite a bit.
yeah, let me just say it was an off day, but
Yeah.
I think I corrected. Really.
All right, there we go. Pop in the pile.
Better late than never, I suppose.
Yeah, so we have you in this sort of valley area. Meanwhile, we have Gorilla, Das Geist, and John God fighting Karma and Scratch up top. Overdose, I'm just kind of in the middle, trying to get over here. You've got 2 pursuers here.
Yes, indeed. I was hoping to draw some attention, but not that much attention.
All right, well, you got 1, and you're gonna kill about 1.5 people, so that's a pretty decent payoff. But we do have this 3-on-3 battle here. This
Flag
is
captured.
MP, Karma, Scratch, Gorilla, John God, Overdose.
Protected by a cat.
Oh, yes, and who is that? MP is going to zook John God, I think. Nice control click there from Gorilla. And Gorilla's going to go down.
5 minutes remaining.
That's what I love about some of these old timers, I'll call them. Karma, Gorilla, those still control click today. I love seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to break out the old control click in honor of, guys like Raper and oh, that's not a grenade. Never mind. Oh, yeah, I go down. Okay, so yeah, pretty interesting game. I feel like Team Father Xmas, they were a little bit more together on this area, which allowed them to sort of play better as a team, even though we had 4. It was like 4-on-3, and then the 3 still beat the 4. So I don't know what happened there, but yeah, all these close start games are unpredictable. So that's all I'm gonna say. And
Yes, indeed. Can turn into just total chaos real quick.
absolutely. All right. Well, these games are going to be pretty quick, I think. Even though we have 33 games, I think each game's about 3 or 4 minutes long. So, okay, so we have this time Karma, Flick, Father Xmas, Scratch, and John God against Duskies, Kryptos, Overdose, Gorilla, and MP. I actually like I actually like our team in this spot here. I think, if I had to choose one team to win, I'd choose us. But, whenever you have Karma on the other side, it's never really a done deal. So we'll see what happens. This is, what was the name of it? I think this is Exodus, right? So this is with John God Original. Someone threw a fire nade.
Interesting.
We have Flick way ahead of everybody else, making a bull rush for the flag. And for the white team, it's you, Kryptos. But
at this point, it was obvious we would be fighting uphill. I remember saying that on voice.
Flag captured.
Okay, we see an RPG there from Overdose. Pop in that middle pile.
Nice shot.
Oh, thanks. I mean, there was a lot of missed pile pops, I'm gonna say, not just in these overtime games, but the actual tournament games as well, which we'll get to. Now, Karma doing his typical, side flank kind of deal. We'll see how that ends up. We have John God, Flick, Father Xmas, and Kryptos doing sort of the same thing Karma's doing, but on the other side. We have 3 people on this island in a pretty bad area because we're kind of getting attacked on multiple sides.
Some grenades could be pretty dangerous right there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what we're doing on this island. Somebody goes down. Oh, somebody gets zooped. Was that me? Yep, I killed Scratch.
Yeah, that really, I think, changed how that situation was going, in my opinion.
Yeah, we see you up here fighting Father Xmas. John God's trying to help out Father Xmas. I can't capture all of this action at the same time. There's too much going on. Okay, I think that gets most of it. We have this middle, Flick, Dusk East, myself, we're fighting on this middle island. MP is engaging Karma. Kryptos, Father Xmas. So now we have Dusk East way in the enemy territory. He's really pushing the issue. It seems like you have gotten the better of Father Xmas. Is he going to get killed with that RPG? Yes, he does. So you get the better of him. Dusk East really needs to heal. MP really, really holding on to this battle with Karma, distracting him. Which allows me to try and tag, because, you point out that time is becoming an issue, so I make a bull line, or a beeline for the flag, and you're right there behind me.
Flag captured.
So now we're going to see Karma and MP. This is a showdown we've been waiting to see. Okay, it wasn't much of a showdown, but all right. That was MP and Karma for you folks. And then I think either you or I killed the last guy, but that was kind of interesting there.
I didn't see that coming. I really thought Karma would have gone for a stab instead, but
maybe he just wasn't having a good day, and he just wanted to be done with it. Who knows? But I was interested to see a battle to the death, but unfortunately, it was a suicide.
Yeah.
But
Sort of that zook to the face satisfaction, I guess.
yeah, I mean, we will see a lot of these Zook fire nades, which actually, with John God's heroes, the Zook fire nade isn't really a bad idea. But he'll do it with the old fire nades just because he finds it interesting. So I don't know, but let's keep moving on. This is Haven, King of the Hill, 2 teams. We have Scratch, Kryptos, Karma, Dusk, East, Empty versus Gorilla, Flick, Overdose, Father Xmas, John God. A very close start.
Oh, okay. And somebody's got kind of a hill. Interesting position.
That is a misfire of an RPG. Does no damage. You see Karma getting shot up. Unable to do his typical flanking maneuver. Actually, he's going to go back to get ammo, kind of leaving his team. Oh, he almost takes out Father Xmas. And Father Xmas is going to force to heal. Flick is probably going to back up a little bit. We have Overdose, John God, Gorilla, Dusk East, and Kryptos. And MP looks like he's probably going to go heal.
Hello, Karma. Not sure if you were able to speak or not, but hello. And goodbye. He's gone. Did you catch that?
What happened?
Karma just went off.
Oh, we have a beautiful, beautiful RPG there from, I think it was Father Xmas. No, I didn't notice. I don't have Discord open, so I can't really see what's going on.
Oh, okay. You just knocked it out.
Yeah, and I don't have that sound on that plays whenever someone joins. I don't know why, but I could go into my settings later, I guess. But yeah, it looks like Team Purple is on the run here.
Still 80 to 100 percentage wise.
Oh, see some bombs going off. And now it appears to be pursuit time. Kryptos, you're running away here.
Oh.
Who's this guy? Father Xmas.
Turned around a little bit.
Yeah. Flick and Empty. They're trying to stab each other, I think. I don't know what's going on. Gorilla again with the takedown. Now we see Karma at the flag. So, yeah, kind of a bizarre game from Karma, I would say, because he detached himself from his team early on, and then he went to go tag. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's the Karma we know. But yeah, I mean, he really kind of separated himself from the team and was never heard from again. But he does have 2 kills, so. Oh, we see Overdose with a missed Zook fire nade.
Flag captured.
Father Xmas content with just launching RPGs. He had a heal here. He could have healed and got himself back into the battle, but he decided to just stay there and lob. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be a little risky, teammates in such close proximity.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he might have done some friendly fire earlier on, but yeah, we still pulled out the victory. So yeah, I think Gorilla did some good stuff there and led his team to victory. So interesting stuff. All right, should we just keep moving?
Yeah, let's see, how many do we got here? Just trying to estimate time.
33. I got 33 films, but I think they're really about 3 or 4 minutes long each, so
okay,
like another hour.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I'll just tell Kirk won't be able to join him for his Gladiators game.
Well, I mean, why don't we do like an hour, and then we can do an hour another time, sometime in the future. We could save these games for some other day, you know.
Uh, let's just go with the flow, and if if some other players join this game, then maybe I'll be tempted to join that. But let's continue.
Okay, yeah, and if you want to actually play, just let me know and we'll call it. But yeah, continuing on, this is King of the Map on Kebler Pass. So we'll see if the game type actually means anything, or if we'll just play it BC style. We have Duskgeist, Flick 42, Karma, MP, and John God versus Scratch, Kryptos, Overdose, Gorilla, and Father Xmas. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like Scratch's team in this spot.
Flag
Pretty solid
captured.
team there.
Flag captured.
Yes, and nice hill as well.
Yeah, we'll see if we use it. It appears as though we're just walking off right now, but we do see Karma and John God pretty stuck together. Okay, now they're spreading out.
Flag captured.
John God not really paying attention. He's getting shot at.
Flag captured. Flag captured. 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, so now we have 5-on-3. These other two guys are preoccupied with tagging, I guess.
Flag captured.
Yes, King of the Map. Interesting game check for World War II.
Yeah, we see Overdose here engaged by John God and Empty. See, we even see John God getting in the control click action. Oh, bad RPG there. Oh, actually, it was a good RPG.
Hello, Kurt.
Captured.
You're welcome to speak.
Flag captured.
Someone's gonna go down. A couple of disgusting Zooks there. Scratch and Karma. I don't know what was going on there. And that what was?
They might be enjoying their.
Oh, you actually killed him with that.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Where's this last guy? Yeah. Playing the game type.
Flag
Disgusting.
I'm not sure if it's gonna work on this, in this scenario, but Kirk, I can't hear you if you're trying to talk.
Flag
To
captured.
figure out how to talk. Does that work?
There you go.
Flag
Okay, I gotta hit
captured.
control, I guess.
Flag captured.
Overdose, would you like to share what we're doing here?
Yeah, I mean, we're really just playing, or we're rewatching some of these games that we played yesterday afternoon. We had a tournament
Flag
going on,
captured.
and this is sort of what happened after, just some random games that we were playing. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, welcome to stay and share your wisdom with us. Obviously, you've been around for a while, and any contribution would be
Flag
very
captured.
appreciated.
Team eliminated.
So what are you working on right now specifically? Like, are you recording this to be viewed by, like on a channel or YouTube or something to market?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
So do we have like like I know there's in the Facebook group, is there like an overall, like YouTube channel or something that, encompasses everything that we're trying to market here?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, Overdose M2 on YouTube, and that's basically where I put all my videos.
I have so many ideas for like videos I've wanted to do over the years. I just don't know how to do any of that shit. If I owned a Mac, it'd probably be a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, I have no video editing experience. Yeah, I'm not, super technical with like, anything beyond Excel. And so I was able to figure it out in a couple of hours. I used, this OBS program. That seems to be kind of the gold standard, I guess, for video capturing. And, when you upload to YouTube, it's all extremely self-explanatory. And you really just tick a few boxes and write a description for your video. It uploads automatically. You can choose, how the quality of, like the definition, and all of that sort of stuff. And it really is pretty self-explanatory. And not to sound too cliche, but if I can do it, then most people could probably do it as well. So, yeah. But with that, why don't we see what this game is? Again, I don't remember a lot of these games. Oh, this is Tanks. Okay. So we got MP, Kryptos, Karma, Scratch, John God, Overdose, Flick, Gorilla, Father Xmas, and Das Geist on this Tanks map.
Yeah, it seems like a decent landscape anyway. If we were gonna choose something for tanks,
I mean,
well,
this
I
is
don't know
this
about
is the
that.
problem here. this city.
Kind of
Oh,
forgot about
you could definitely get a tank up in that bell tower there.
would
Exactly.
you want to?
I mean,
What plugin is this?
oh, this is the John God Heroes. So it's a collection of 100 something maps that John God ported to his own sort of settings. And his whole thing was he wanted it to be sort of the last World War II plugin with all these different tag sets that you could customize to your liking. And this is the
Flag
result of
captured.
that.
Okay, yeah, I have it downloaded. I haven't played it yet because it's all multi. There's no co-op in this one.
Yeah, and the problem is it's like a gigabyte, and then over the years he'd want us to download like all these different versions. I mean, even though in the 21st century it takes like a couple of seconds to download a gig, it's still a pain in the butt. And a lot of people just don't want, myself included, just kind of like, come on. But yeah, I mean, I think it's at a point now where it's definitely playable, and I don't think it's going to be updated again for another while. So it might be worth getting it now. But meanwhile, Father Xmas has been destroyed.
No surprise there. He's usually the first to go in any game.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Oh, what? Kirk talking some crack. Kirk, you want to share with anybody that may not be familiar with your myth career?
Oh man, I wasn't expecting a big speech here tonight.
It's putting you on the spot.
I mean, I've been around virtually the whole time. And where to begin? One of my buddies I went to school with went over his house at night, or spend the night, and like, oh man, what game is that? And he got me involved in it, and
Confirmed. You can get the tank in the tower. We see it
yeah,
here
told
right
you.
now. Yeah.
We'll see how long it lasts. No. Kind of asking for attention up there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is just a complete destruction of my team. I mean, this cityscape is tough to maneuver around. At least we got one of them. This is a Das Geist for Kryptos. You going for the tank stab?
I was surprised these dudes were able to stab. Frankly, that I was a little surprised by it. I mean, I understand running over a soldier, smacking it, but tank versus tank, it was like, eh?
Wait, so he enabled that you can stab each other?
Yeah. I don't think it's that way in Titans.
No, it's not. Like you have to get up on him and use a tank shell to try to.
Yeah, kind of like this dance that I'm involved with right here.
I mean, the only problem is you end up with collateral damage when you do that, but you know, sometimes you still come out the victor.
Team
There's some
eliminated.
collateral damage from Scratch, completely with a complete disregard for your tank, but he does seal the deal there. Yeah, that was a slaughter.
Game over.
Not much interesting there. I mean, I think this might have been the first time that we were playing this game type, and it kind of showed there. All right, this is the Baron. Okay, so this is another heroes first. This is the Battle Royale mode, which, if you're not familiar, is a mode where there is a border around the map that sort of slowly decreases in size as the game progresses. And if you're caught outside, then you basically just die. So it's a John God exclusive, I guess, and a very interesting game type for these free for all games. Um, this is hunting, so the targets are these dummy guys, and
I would say, Kirk, you might actually appreciate this element of added to multiplayer. You'll see what we're talking about shortly. But yeah, it's
Yeah, I've never
interesting.
heard of this before, but that sounds interesting. Just to oh, okay, I see what he did there.
Player eliminated.
yeah. So this is one of those single player sprites or models. I don't remember. Maybe like when you get trapped in the Tane and there's those crystals floating around or something. That's what those are. But he turned it into a border, and yeah, if you go outside the border, then you die pretty much. So.
Are there markers indicating where the border is, or you just kind of have to work your way in and just assume that you got to be at a certain place at a certain time?
Yeah, I don't think there's really any way to measure it. It's just, yeah, like it goes in probably till about here. I don't know, maybe, yeah, about here, and then you just kind of have to eyeball it. I mean, it's not an instant death. You'll
Player eliminated.
slowly lose life. Wow, how did he live? But yeah, it's a new game type. I don't know if anyone's going to get caught outside the border in this game, but I know I do later on. See Karma and Flick here.
Player eliminated.
Who's this, me?
Yeah, it's an interesting element to add. Kind of, it's about every 30 seconds or so, it says down in the text. Um, Kind of want to keep yourself somewhat oriented, moving towards the middle, or, you know, not get caught up in it.
The only thing, like, there is so the Seventh God plugin. Unfortunately, a lot of good content that nobody really played, but they do have a big multiplayer map pack, and one of them has a big fortress in the middle. And at a certain time, the gates close and you can't get into like the Lamont flag and stuff like that. So that's the only thing I can think of that would even come close to this sort of idea here, where you have to
Player eliminated.
kind of make your way in at a certain time frame. So I think that's pretty cool. I think you can do a lot with it.
Yeah, I agree. Who's that getting pretty close to the border? Is that
Oh, that's
Photo?
me. Oh shit, I'm outside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, you slowly lose life and then you just. I died at the border. Some bullshit. Yeah, just one more step, man. I would have been. Well, you probably would have shot me in the face, but
I
yeah.
I couldn't do it. I was just gonna let it take care of you, but instead,
All right. But yeah, here we go. Oh, Scratch is gonna RPG somebody. Yeah, so it's you and Scratch. Let's see what happens here.
Player
All
eliminated.
right, you're gonna get him, and I think it's now Empy.
I probably end up doing something stupid here. I just feel it.
Well, I mean,
Like right that.
oh,
Nope.
okay, yeah.
It was about 1 second earlier that was the correct shot.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, those boxes when they hit you, kill you. So I'm told.
Player eliminated.
I think they do I don't think it's an instant kill, but I think they do some damage. So yeah, I have yet to see anybody actually get hit with those things, but I think it does do damage. And I don't know what happens when that happened. That's new. And
Well, all I can say is one of the games that I was at it at the very end, and it killed me. So you don't want to be too close to it. I was on it, so
okay, well,
the lesson learned.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is all so new for everybody. The only person who really knows what the heck is going on is John God. And he is not here to talk to us. Where is that gunfighting? Okay. Yeah, so Karma is just control clicking this guy to death. Flick.
Player eliminated.
He's gonna go down. Now we see Scratch and Karma. This should be a good fight. Scratch with the higher ground here.
I think I might have even seen the control click from Scratch, or perhaps.
Oh. Normal Karma wouldn't have missed that. I don't know. Yeah, the real Karma would have gotten that kill there, but I mean, he still got it in the end, but yeah.
Yeah, so Kirk, well, actually, overdose. When are the next opportunities? If Kirk were inclined to play, are there any upcoming games scheduled?
I mean, I'm trying to get this 2-on-2 thing going on. It's hard to schedule because a lot of people are going on vacation. A lot of people having kids. There's all sorts of stuff happening. When the sun comes out, spring comes around the corner. People don't want to be cooped up in their home playing Myth. So, it's hard to get everybody on the same page. But we are trying to do this 2-on-2 thing. And I think it'll be a series of 2-on-2 matches, which will merge into 4-on-4 matches, which will then merge into 8-on-8. Oh god, I'm getting hunted by Karma right here.
It's a compliment, I'd say.
No. Oh, I'm shooting at John God.
Nice and shooting you in the back.
Oh, I almost got hit in the head. Oh! Ah, that guy.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'd see Kirk doing if he were to be playing, I think.
I was tabbing something else. What happened?
Karma just was that actually a Zook overdose with a fire grenade?
Yeah, Zook fire nade. Yeah,
Player eliminated.
he just does that to get under people's skin, I think. Well, that was uncharacteristic. Is MP gonna get Karma?
It's all about being innovative, you know?
Player eliminated.
Sorry, say again.
So it's all about being innovative, you know? You got to be the first one to come up with something, and if it works, then everyone's going to start copying it.
Yeah, oh, Gorilla is outside. He needs to get back. Is he gonna make it? He instead throws a grenade. Oh, perhaps he's doing an honor killing,
Player
and he dies before the grenade goes off, so he doesn't, yeah, shameless death.
And the body stayed intact, too. It didn't even blow up.
Yeah, and now we have Das Geest healing outside the border. Is it gonna help him? I think he's gonna make it. Well done. I thought it would be one of those things where like it would be a perpetual heal and like it wouldn't end, but it actually did end, so that's good.
Yeah, that would have been a whole new version that would have had to come out.
Yeah. Oh, now John God himself, the creator, is outside. But he makes it inside. Now it's Kryptos, Das Giest, and John God fighting to the death. Whoever wins is going to get all these targets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 targets. So I guess even John God could win if he manages to kill these two guys. Oh, almost blows up Kryptos. Okay, so we got some music going on. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a copyright strike here, so I'm going to try and exit this and talk over as much of this music as possible.
Well, what happened, what I was talking about earlier was right there. I was deep red. I didn't die from being shot. I died from whatever that purple stuff is going on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of inexplicable stuff. I mean, I had to get out of there if I get a copyright strike because of some BS sound clip. That's gonna.
I didn't hear anything, so.
Okay. I mean, I heard some bizarre techno music. I don't know, but
for some reason, I have got videos of me playing full songs.
okay.
They've been up there for like 10 years.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, there's those co-op World War II maps like the co-op Zook Fest, that have like Rage Against the Machine the first like 15
True.
seconds or whatever, and like that's a recipe for disaster if I put that on YouTube, But see, what was that? I'm lost now. Did we go over this game? Operation number 3?
I think we just play. Yeah, let's go with the one you got selected. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, yeah, this looks new. Yeah, okay. But yeah, these Battle Royale games are pretty interesting because, again, this is a new game type, and every time, there's a new game type for a 20-something-year-old game, I mean, it's something to take note of. There's going to be, oh, we got a fight here. Who's this? This is you and me right here. I think I'm going to back out of. Oh, you're not even paying attention to me. You just shoot the targets instead. Perhaps the targets present more of a challenge than I do, so that's why you're going after them. But yeah, I think. Oh, we see something over here.
I do recall you stealing at least one target. I saw it coming on.
Yeah, I won't hesitate to steal kills, but it looks like Karma and Flicker go, oh, this is the kill steal here. What a grenade from Das Geist. Killing
rude.
Flick and Karma. This is the epitome of bad manners, if manners are such a thing in Myth.
It depends on who you're playing with, I think.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah, Flick wasn't a fan of that grenade. He's gonna peace out.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who just don't know the unwritten rules, but it wouldn't be Myth if people always follow the rules. Now we see Geralt. Oh, he's going after one of these targets that's outside the border. Perhaps wise on his part, collecting some hunting points.
Player eliminated.
A little slow in blowing up that RPG.
And I took the risk.
Well, you banked on me not, you banked on me being brain dead, and it worked out in your favor. So you were able to get that RPG. We now see Empy coming from behind, not hesitating to shoot me in the back. Both of us almost getting. Okay, so you're going after John God. I'm going after Empy. Geralt is outside. Is he going to make it? He's walking through the water.
That doesn't look good.
He does make it. I mean, he had a shorter line this way,
Surprised.
but he's going to do it the way he wants. Now we see MP and Das Geest going at it. MP with some nice dodging. It's not looking good. And he's going to go down. See Kryptos shooting RPGs at me.
I'm trying to get out of that situation. Find my way to the middle.
I'm just trying to kill you as cheap as possible. Alright, so we have Kryptos, John God, MP, and Overdose. A 4-person standoff. It looks like Kryptos is going after John God. I'm going after MP.
I believe MP healed me, or somebody did. And I'm not sure why.
MP's gonna get zooped. Both of them are. You guys are outside.
Player eliminated.
John God dies from the border.
Are you gonna zook?
Oh, Overdose misses the zook.
Player
And
eliminated.
Kryptos can't get it off in time. And that's gonna do it.
Over.
All right, I think. Yeah, I mean, there's too many there's too many of these games, man. Let's just do like one more, and then I think we'll call it. Yes.
Yeah.
I
There's
need-
a game posted actually. Kirk and I are currently in.
The library or
Yeah.
TGO? Okay. I guess, yeah, let's wrap this up. So let me just make a mental note that we did up till 21. So, okay, yeah. So I guess next time we'll finish those off, and then I think on Friday we'll cover the actual tournament games, and then we'll merge all those videos together and just release everything. But yeah, thanks guys for showing up, and hope to see you guys again soon. And I mean, in fact, I'll see you guys in like 10 seconds because I'm gonna cut this video off and join you guys, and then hopefully we'll beat the greatest library. So I'll see you in a second.
Yes. Until next time.